So we're going runway 27, yes?
Yeah, I guess. Yes.
I still want to know what the car was that shot there.
It did look like a car from the pictures, didn't it? I mean, they've got good pictures of it. They're just not releasing it, obviously.
I'm convinced it's the Tesla intro.
If it's a Tesla, then Elon needs to tell us how he can keep a car and re-entry at 40,000 feet for 12 hours.
Well, they can do miracles. That they can. Yes.
Oh, what's that livery? Who's got that one? Is that the French one?
What?
One with the number 2 on the side.
Oh,
Oh no, that's what is that? Is that the
Newport?
The
Newport. That is nice.
And French.
And French. You, what are you doing flying French stuff, bro?
But at least I cannot speak French, so I fly French.
Oh, yeah.
User joined your channel.
User. Right. Let's see comedy efforts. Everybody taxiing down to the side of the runway.
Yeah. For those who didn't get the message earlier, go border high pressure, or core high pressure as soon as you can, because there's like a 40-some knot headwind, and these things take off at 45 knots.
They could hover.
Oh, I think I did that earlier.
You definitely could. Andy, have you worked out how to change the weather?
You don't need a startup button, you just open the magnetors and the engine runs.
It's a lawnmower in it.
I was running live weather, and I landed at our midpoint destination, and I could land, but I couldn't make the tail go down. Even when I stopped the aircraft, it was pointing into the wind.
It's pointing. Right, okay.
There's a biplane on Facebook I was watching just before, and it's got a jet engine in it as well, and it just took off. It just went vertical, like a modern fighter plane. But it was a biplane with a piston engine at the front. But it sounded, you could hear the actual turbine going as well. Whether it was just a big model one.
No, that's I think the guy's name is Christian Schumer. I've got him as a friend on Facebook. He's a friend of a friend who's an aerobatic pilot. He's a United Airlines captain in the US, and he does aerobatics. It's a Pitts 2SA with a little turbine in the back of it. I can't remember what he calls it, but he was supposed to be flying it competition in 2020. It got finished 2020, I think, and obviously that didn't happen. So now he's trying to find more sponsorship for it or something like that. But yeah, it's basically a Pitts which is overpowered anyway with a turbine in it, which just makes it fucking nuts.
Stupidly overpowered.
Yeah.
I like probably 1969 or 1970 was in the Civil Air Patrol, and one of the lieutenants had purchased a Curtiss Jenny and rebuilt it. And would have had a modern engine, but about the same horsepower or whatever. Oh my! And I got to ride in that. Oh my God, I was like scared shitless, but I loved it.
You would not get me near one of these things in real life.
That's because you've flown them as like RC models, and you know what can happen.
Yep. I would not go the my RC one I can put it after the nope.
Oh God.
Yep. My favourite thing about these is most of them used castor oil as a lubricant, and it would seep out of the engine because it's so thin. And the pilots from flying it, once you've flown it for about 4 days, every time you get in it, because the castor oil will be seeping in your skin, it's a laxative.
Oh.
And most of the pilots would end up shitting themselves before they got back down, because if your body took on that much castor oil, as soon as you sort of come in contact with it, you've got about 20 minutes before you're shitting yourself. And I've been reading a book literally this week. I've been reading the book. Most of them didn't manage to make it out of the the aircraft before they shat themselves. And what they used to do is they used to drink alcohol, because alcohol numbs the stomach enough. So they'd be drinking rum for breakfast. And
They'd fit right in with FlightNight.
It wasn't even on the mess bill. It used to come. The alcohol used to come with the aircraft spares. They give it to the pilots because it would stop them shitting themselves.
Oh my God! And I love, I love the
That's the
black.
most FlightNight thing I think I've ever heard. But it's true, or it certainly was in the Royal Flying Corps back in World War One.
So how come you guys all decided on camels?
I don't know. Camel toe?
Was it because of the hump?
I wanted an SE5A. You didn't have one.
Oh, I think I do have one. It just hasn't been added to the doohickey. I got a British two-seater. I can't remember the name of it. Bristol something. Anyway,
Yes,
I'm not done with these, and I appreciate you guys indulging me and bringing them because I just think these things are fucking fascinating.
That's what somebody has to.
They're good fun to fly. Oh, I enjoyed testing it earlier.
They are fun. I find them to be fun if you go tongue-in-cheek, if you don't expect, well, you know, realistically, they didn't have any way of turning on their... Yeah, I got that. You know, used to just... I think they could take their... jab the little thing in the back, a little spike into the back into the ground. That was the only brakes they had. All right. Who's not ready for a brief? You want some briefs? I thought I saw Sonny earlier.
She was here briefly, yeah. Oh, she's on the channel.
Sonny, get in here. If
Yeah,
you're going.
we definitely need a rescue helicopter.
Oh, you will need a rescue helicopter.
We surely will.
Normally, I would say if you stick close to flight leader, you're safe. And now I'm going to tell you, if you stick close to flight leader,
No, well, one of the first big flights we did with one of these things, flight leader slid down the mountain on his face. Yeah,
Ah!
I remember that. Yeah.
Funny how that works.
Right, so go on with the briefing. Come on.
All right. Well, as stated earlier, weather is core high pressure, please. Time is noon. The first half of this flight and our midpoint destination is Lima Echo Mike Golf, LEMG. We will not be flying directly. Actually, we're going to hold runway vector, turn slightly to 270, so that there's just some stuff on the coast there that I want to see before we turn east-ish and grab the coast, and we will just follow the coast pretty much. Sometimes at low level, like cruising the roads and trying to avoid the wires and stuff. I've learned my lesson. It's harder than it looks. So, but maximum altitude will be 1,000 feet. That way you can still enjoy the play between the water and the roads and all this stuff. And there will be some down and dirty stuff. I have smoke, my fancy yellow smoke, highlighter yellow, so you should be able to see me. If you haven't guessed it, I'm in the SPAD with the walking skeleton on the side. Airspeed's 100 knots. We can go a little higher than that, or a little faster than that if we need to, but we don't. So we're going to be fooling around a bunch. We'll still get to...
Will we be able to breathe at that speed much?
Say again?
Will we be able to breathe at that speed much?
I don't know, man. Hopefully you got
You don't need to breathe tonight.
Hopefully they got a windscreen, man.
A windscreen.
Windshield.
Fly screen.
Yeah, bug stopper. Ooh, and there are lots and lots of birds, but at least now, if you don't have your collision thing turned on, I don't think they'll kill you.
I'm not going to try and everything.
Let's just not fly into them.
Well, that's probably that. See, you always have the right answer, Alex.
I try my best.
We're going to climb slowly at 300 feet per minute to 1,000 feet. We're going to maintain 100 knots indicated. Who's not ready to go?
I'm ready. Can't see where I'm going. Point to the sky, but never mind. I'll just aim it that way.
I'm rolling.
Front
Ah, the spad's coming at me.
Spad.
I only got spadded in the face.
Oh, what I'd give to get spat at in the face.
That's going to cost you at least $50 where you are.
Oh, God, shoot me.
That'll cost you less.
They are so beautiful, these birds.
Well, I'm flying this with helicopter controls tonight, so I was too lazy to change.
Oh, you're a disappointment to us all.
Shut it.
Shut it, Muppet. Headed 270.
I have no idea what way I'm going.
Smoke.
Is there a compass in this thing? No.
Ah, no.
You don't need a compass.
Just fly by the seat of your pants until you shit yourself. Then fly by the seat of somebody who's cleans pants. I remember
don't
seeing
matter.
that on these guys that were still flying these old birds, authentic ones, that like they'd take compartments off of the motor and squirt. There was no distributed oil system. They just squirted in before you took off.
Yeah, you'd have to refill, and there's still a few that do the circuit round. And obviously, you can see them at Duxford, but yeah, they do. They just come back stained with oil because it just seeps out.
And you hit your throttle is actually full on or full off. You're either
There's something red in the water. Is that somebody on fire or just at the end of the runway?
It'll be the Spanish having a go at us.
I don't know.
Just looking behind me and there's red. There's something red in the water at the end of the runway behind us. I didn't notice it when I took off. Is that the first fatality tonight already?
Oh, we don't have a fatality. No one's down, are there? Is anyone further away? Ollie, are you alright? Porky?
Yeah, still in the air.
Furthest aircraft back is only 2B at 1.29 miles, but he's still moving.
No, you got Porky at 2.68.
Yeah,
sorry.
When the red light has disappeared or the red thing's disappeared, so it must have
And
been
he's
somebody in the
he's
water.
at 0 feet, so it's got to be Porky. Oh, damn it!
Yeah, he's not moving. Oh, Porky.
Well,
You know what that means when they stop moving.
Makes a change usually
User
fast.
joined your channel.
Stop moving, it gets fun.
It's all fun and games until somebody crashes, and then it's freaking hilarious.
If you hear me snoring, Alex, just give me a nudge.
Why would you be snoring?
He breaks into hives if he has to go less than 200 knots.
His nose might bleed. There's speed and the
Oh,
acceleration.
I know. He says, oh, this is boring, but he normally flies helicopters round at
Well,
You
it's
know,
different.
like
It's different when they're
70 knots.
helicopters.
Oh, look, I'm at 70 knots. It only keeps you awake, so it's probably going to kill you any second.
It's a bunch of parts, thousands of parts whirling round and round, waiting for you to be killed. All right.
Oh, that's what we need, Stuart. We need an Avro
Turning right.
Shackleton.
What?
Avro Shackleton, have we got
A
one?
Shackleton? Oh, I have not seen a model flat anywhere. None. I have never seen one. I've not seen one in any sense.
I haven't seen it. Well, there used to be one for FS 2004. I remember it used to be one of those that you'd have to send off for with a. You get a DVD back, you'd send them a check for 20 quid or something like that. But you get back one. I think it was sponsored by the South African Air Force Museum.
Lovely.
They had lots in South Africa, didn't they?
What's the airspeed supposed to be?
100 knots. I'm sorry, I went above 1,000 feet because I was busy looking behind me, shooting video, and going, "Wow, these airplanes look nice." I so much appreciate you guys indulging me in flying. I just love to see these flying.
I know two people who were on Shackletons. One of the technicians at college, he was a ground crew, and they got roped in to be at the nuclear bomb tests. So the
Lovely.
Shackletons were there to fly around and make sure no fishing boats were in the area, and they get to watch the nuclear bombs go off.
Oh, lovely.
Oh,
And
lovely.
one of our instructors at the gliding club, he was in the RAF, and he was an officer, and he was on Shackletons.
Oh, fun and games until your body parts start falling off from radiation poisoning.
Yeah, well, a lot of them have died, haven't they? And the government won't give them any kind of compensation. I think he said the other one who was on the ground crew, I think he said they went on a world tour once. So they were stopping off, like Hong Kong and places like that.
That'd be a job, wouldn't it? When I used to help out at the Gatwick Aviation Museum, they got a ground running Shackleton there, and that was always the one people had come in. And it was just like a Lancaster inside with a few more panels and things like that.
Well, it was developed from the Lancaster. So.
It was just a Lancaster. It even had Lancaster radios in it for most of its life.
What is it?
It's
Shackleton.
a Shackleton was a naval patrol aircraft.
But if you imagine the Lancaster, it was just developed from the Lancaster basically, and some. But they were running right until about 1992.
That sounds cool.
It was our early warning radar, and the radar sets was 1940s vintage. And I think the only reason they stopped using them, they couldn't find it. They bought all the spares up all around the world and used them all up.
Watch
The Shackleton had, instead of just your Merlin engines, it had something a bit beefier on each contra-rotating propellers in each nacelle.
Yeah, they were the big ones, but the one they had at Gatwick, it did have the Lancaster radio in it, and the radio broke. It was run by, they'd power the aircraft up, and then the local amateur radio club would come and operate from it, which would be quite cool for them, but the radio broke, and I had to track down on eBay a Lancaster radio module.
User joined your channel.
And we bought a Lancaster radio module off eBay, slotted it in, and it worked. Got the radio working again.
Fantastic.
Good luck with that.
Got one of my old Buccaneers down there too.
There is indeed, yes. That was mine for a while. I used to look after that, but again, that we couldn't get it to ground start, and I had to buy off eBay for £10 a Smith's fault finder for the 24-volt ground power connection. And I bought it off eBay, and the guys were like, "No, that's never going to fucking work, is it?" And we bought it, plugged it in, and it told us where the fault was in the wire.
For £10.
Yeah, I doubt
my
it would be that
God.
cheap these days. That was back in I was about 17, 18, 19 when I was helping there.
That was an old S1 as well.
Yeah, with is it the Gyron Junior engines, I think?
Yes, it was. Yep. The ones that relied on the curvature, they have to take off.
Yeah.
It was
Along
one
the
of
coast.
one of my local Buccaneers as well.
Light stick.
It was a West Street Buccaneer.
Where are you?
Fucking hell, I've run out of scenery in front.
Oh, that
Look
sucks.
behind you then.
I look behind me, it's nice, yeah.
Where are you?
Can you
Buck?
can you put your smoke on?
It's
Udo?
way
I
on,
can't
bro.
see.
It's on.
Can't see anybody.
Look slightly to your right and down, sir. You're at 1,300 feet. We're at 1K. We're about. Where are we? We're about a mile
speed?
ahead of you.
Yeah, I've got you.
Yay!
I got to sit in. Do you remember back in the day there used to be a display team called Utterly Butterly, and it were
Oh,
two
right.
Boeing Stearman and two Dolly Birds who used to do the wing walking.
You can't call them dolly birds.
Well, anyway, they came into our airfield because they must have been going somewhere, and they let me have a sit in it. Well, that is a gentleman's aircraft. It was like a big wicker seat that wide, and it had glass panels so you could see through the floor. But these two who did the wing walking, they had to get up and get strapped in before they took off. That was a job and a half.
Oh my God!
I
That
think they're
sounds
sponsored
scary.
by Breitling at the moment. It's the same aircraft. They just change sponsor every few years.
Yeah, well, this is going back to probably 20 years now.
Yeah, it was utterly butterly. It was, yeah, about 10, 15 years ago, something like that.
Utterly butterly. I adore that.
It's like, you know, bread.
It's gonna make my.
you would.
I'm gonna make my new screen name that utterly butterly. Only utterly like in a cow utterly butterly.
Utterly butterly. Yeah, very good. Like it.
Yeah. Ooh, see it.
You know,
Sure, how are the girls getting on? Are they at their show?
they're not, show's actually tomorrow.
Okay.
So they're at a hotel tonight. So phoned the 7 o'clock just to say they had a lovely meal in the restaurant, blah 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 blah, and all the rest of it. Just a little bit.
I saw, yeah, they went to Mr. Bass Ride's fancy food. Kind of cuisine you don't normally get in Stranraer.
Well, you can get an restaurant, but just in 7 different restaurants. Not all the one restaurant.
Has anyone been to this part of Spain?
No,
Yeah, I've been there loads of times.
I've not been doing this far.
Are the motorways this well developed?
Yeah, all by European money that we donate to.
Plenty of
Yeah,
tourists.
lots of tourism around here, and there's Marbella not too far along, so this is where all the money is.
Yeah, I'm talking to my neighbour. They're going next week to Gibraltar. The guy what lives next door, his sister's lived there 50 years. They're going for a fortnight.
Doesn't Wardy live in Spain?
Yep.
Yeah, you can get we used to come to Spain on family holidays every year when we come to this section if we didn't go to the Balearics, but you can get like a day bus tour down to Gibraltar, but the Spanish don't like it, and they don't like the tourists going from Spain into Gibraltar, so they make you wait for a few hours, because, you know.
What happened to Gibraltar
just
in
to
the end
screw
after
you around.
Brexit?
After Brexit, it's still part of England. Okay, sorry.
The hard border?
You know.
No, there's no hard border. The border there has always been the same. They don't necessarily allow goods to. There's not really trade as such. I think shops there can buy things, but they can't then buy it and sell it on, kind of thing. You know, you can buy it for restaurants and you can buy it for what you need, but yeah.
I think the Spanish
They can
won't
get
let the
freely in
planes. The Spanish won't let the planes come in on the safe route, depending on the wind direction. They make them come in the most awkward, dangerous direction on purpose.
Bastards. Hey,
It's a bit.
I'm gonna
It's a
go
bit of a
down.
slow point.
I'm gonna go down and fly IFR. Well, actually WFR. We follow roads, right? Because it's really cool. Get down about 100 feet or so. Stay at 100 knots. Watch for smoke. Follow me. Unless of course you're adverse to this thing, in which case don't fly any lower than you're comfortable because you can die.
Yep.
That's really cool seeing all these biplanes just plummet for the ground.
I'm amazed. You guys, I love you.
You see, if you're around biplanes enough, you see that happen anyway.
Yeah, you have bad experiences, brother.
I hate biplanes. I really, really.
What's wrong with them?
I just no.
Where did the biplane touch you?
Show us on the model where the biplane touched you.
There.
Oh God,
yeah,
no,
it's
my
the
God.
bottom.
He would have needed a 10-foot pole to touch your ass there.
Be careful of pylons and wires. They
Oh
will-
yeah, I'll sing out because I kind of know where they are, but I've been killed so many times now I don't even care.
Anyway, I followed the training video. I've had my training.
Well done.
Yeah, I watched it as well.
So did I.
Old Flashheart knows where it's at. Andy, you still with us?
So these guys are freaks.
Oh, he's around.
He's around. He just can't speak. He's
I'm
scared.
here. I press the
Ah,
button.
there you go.
Yay!
I've had a slight drink, you know. I feel a bit better.
Bam.
No, you need to have more of a drink, and then you just end up like the rest of us.
There you go.
It's getting there. I'm on my second. I nearly have my second. So.
Except for Stu, he doesn't drink, and God bless him.
I've tried explaining to Andy that Stuart is a Scot who doesn't drink, but
I don't understand how that's possible.
no.
Yeah,
He'll have to be careful then with the castor oil business.
Ah,
He'll be running into his socks.
I only know one of the Scot that doesn't drink, and I wouldn't like to comment what kind of it was.
Ah, yes. There you see. That's the impression you get.
Yeah, I was wondering about that castor oil business because I used to do radio control planes, and that's what they still use for RC plane engines.
okay, message. Watch the wires. Go under or over, but get down or get up.
I prefer over.
No, I went under.
I'm skimming the roof. Oh, I'm on the road.
Ah! Yeah, this is Estepona. This is where I usually
All right,
start off.
go high on this next batch because there ain't no way to get under them.
Couldn't see the wife.
Heroes on the road again.
The wires in 5 gear are hard and will kill.
Oh, they'll kill you. Also, we're gonna try to fly under a trestle here, or what I call a viaduct or whatever. I'm turning back toward the coast. But you can't. Some of these I flew under, and then some of them it doesn't matter. It just kill you.
Birds.
Birds.
Oh shit! I'm right next to the wires.
Get over here. We're headed over to the coast. Come on.
Well, my wings are between the wires.
I've done that. Scared the shit out of me, but apparently that's pretty fair when you get full of castor oil.
Yeah, I used to love the smell of the proper castor oil based bottle. Lovely as well.
Is that what they used to use in the old tethered airplanes we used to fly
Yeah.
in? Oh my God, I love that smell.
Castor oil and ethanol mix.
I love that stuff. No wonder I was always pooping.
It's always synthetic now, so it's all different.
The motor vehicle teacher at college, he's into drag bikes and he makes his own methanol for them.
That was immature.
I'm into drag. Oh, which is something else. Carry on.
Yeah, well, he works on these drag bikes, and tunes them and stuff. But he makes his own methanol for running them, and he says you can run it in his car on his motorbikes on the road.
He can't?
Can, but you have to adjust them.
What is that? That's...
What is what?
There's something off to my left that's like wires but without pylons, and it's making me frightened.
Yep.
I haven't seen that
Profound. It is wires without pylons.
before. Did you see that? That's freaking me out, man.
That happens to me a lot in
Chinese
flying.
trap.
Yeah.
Yeah, you bought the pylons, but you bought the wires, but you needed to get the pylon package, which is an extra $15.99 a month.
Is this X-Plane or what?
I get a render on the shoe with pylons as well, or sometimes you just don't hear, you just see the wires.
Got some great looking trolley dollies, but they don't have, well, you didn't buy the package. Trying not to run over trees. Oh, you guys are doing well. Who's trailing smoke?
You.
No, besides me. Somebody behind me is trailing smoke.
I'm off your right wing. I don't think I'm trying to slow.
I've lost visual on you.
Got smoke.
Oh,
got
he's-
smoke.
Ah, yeah.
He's down in the sticks.
I got him now. I got a bit of electricity.
Problem is I can't. Oh fuck! There's trees.
Trees. Don't hit the trees. Although
Don't.
they won't kill you.
The houses will.
You'll have
Oh
to
yeah,
look
the
after
houses will.
You have to look after these aircraft because they're going to Ukraine afterwards. This is the UK's contribution to the war effort.
We're gonna give them Typhoon. It'll just take them 3 years to train the pilots. That's all.
And put them together because they come in a crate, right?
Yeah, there was an ex-air marshal saying, why don't they give them all the F-16s in the deserts in America, just in the desert boneyards, you know, whatnot.
Boneyard, yeah.
Mothballs.
It's fucking full of aircraft.
I know this sounds like horseshit, but I'm hoping we give them Abrams tanks and Leopard 2s and all the fancy stuff they want and just let them turn them loose on Russia. I know it sucks like shit, but
Well, they're getting Chieftain 2s. That'll sort
give
them
them everything. Give them Abrams. Give them Leopards.
out. Challenger 2, sorry.
Jesus, it's not 1978 anymore.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, shut up, you twit.
They're
Bloody
getting Challenger
muppet.
2, they're getting the Leopard 2s, they're getting Leopard 1s as well.
They're talking
they've
about
got
sending them
148
Abrams.
Leopard 1s.
They're talking
Well,
about
when you
sending
They're
Abrams.
getting Abrams.
But when you see the state of the Russian armour, though, the condition of their armour and their penetration rate, the Leopard 1's more than enough to do the job, really.
Yeah, but
It's
most of those
It's over-
Leopard 1s are like trashed.
Well, they're not totally trash, I've seen used ones. But the standard NATO 120mm cannon is really overkill.
Really?
Using that. Yeah.
Oh, with armor piercing.
Its armor piercing ratio is way beyond what the Russian armor is. Most of the reactive armor packs they've got on the Russian tanks are fake.
Oh my God, that's not a good idea.
Most of the pictures it seems to show fake reactive.
Well, they haven't told the tank crews that.
No, they haven't. No. Some of them
Oh,
are filled with rubber. Some of them are filled with polystyrene.
paper
some are
mache.
filled with boxes.
Wine bottles.
Vodka.
Once went on
No,
a
you wouldn't
factory
waste vodka
tour.
on it.
Once went on a factory tour in Leeds, Bambo, where they used to make the tanks, and they were saying that the MOD used to complain about the shade of paint on the underside of a tank, and they were showing us some of the tanks what come back from the army, and the bottom two plates are just flapping around, not even joined anymore, because they've been ground that much.
I saw an unofficial report that said half the Russian heavy tanks are gone already.
Yeah. Well, I was watching a video yesterday, and it's one of these propaganda things. E90 versus Challenger 2, which is the better tank? You know, and they're matching up all the firepower, armor ratios, and all the rest of it. They gave the T90 the edge, and I'm thinking, well, I think they better redo the video now. They've had some real world combat with T90s. They're not faring very well.
Yeah, I'll be really interested to see some actual footage of a Galley 2 against a few Russian tanks.
The only footage I saw was a bunch of guys, and I don't know whether they were Ukrainian or Russian or whatever, that see this tank coming up the road, and they're just like, yeah, it's one of ours, blah, 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 and then all of a sudden you see a flash from the cannon and everything goes black. It just, they shot like one of those big shotgun rounds or whatever, just killed like 20 people. Wham! Gone.
Canister rounds, yeah.
Yeah, oh my God. Oh, that's one of ours. How can you tell?
So we just take a
Use the
moment to
same
say
stuff.
thank you to Ollie for the scenery tonight.
Oh, is this badass or what? I had
Yeah,
some-
no, it's no problem when it's a short flight like this, because the file size is not too ginormous.
Yeah, but combined with the buildings and the water effects and stuff, this is like, holy shit.
Yeah, it looks the nuts. Makes a difference.
I managed to get that thing what Stuart would do in the using Google Maps and into Blender. I did. I got one bit, the area around HMS Victory, and it looked pretty good. But on another one, the scale's all wrong, so
Yeah, I warned you about that. It can be massively off scale.
Yeah, well, the first one I just did it as a video, scaled it up 50 times in Blender, and it seemed to fit. It just needed a bit more messing around, getting it in the right position. But it looked fantastic.
Welcome to 3D modeling. Fits, futs. Look at this. What went wrong? Fix it, fix it, fix it.
And look at this. We're over Marbella, where all the rich and famous come and do the whatever it is that they do.
Sunbathing.
They stop here on the way to Ibiza where the rich people do come to.
I'm going back to 1,000 feet.
Following Voodoo to 1,000 feet.
I'm just floating about.
The only issue I'm finding with this camel, I can't find a viewpoint where I can see enough outside and I can see the airspeed indicator.
Yeah, the visual sucks.
I don't
all
think
of these.
they were too concerned about the ergonomics when they put these things together. I don't think they consider it.
No, I'm sure they were not.
I very much recommend the Newport for that because it doesn't have
And the
speed
Newport
indicator.
is beautiful. That is a good looking thing. And where's FlightNight gone? Voodoo, I've lost you. Oh, you're up to my left.
Over here. I'm turning.
There he is.
I'm turning left a little bit. I'm trying to find these. There's some viaducts or whatever they call them where I'm gonna try to fly under one, but you got to be careful because of the wires.
Alex, I have a flare puppeteer in my shed.
What was that, Stuart? You're quite quiet.
I have a flare puppeteer in my shed if you're interested in it.
A what?
A puppeteer?
Yeah. Not a person as an airplane, biplane.
I don't know if I'm familiar with that one.
Puppeteer.
Piper puppeteer.
No,
Oh,
it's not a Piper. It's British.
but,
First World War.
First World War. Yeah.
is it a good model?
It's been expertly built. It's built with my friend. He can do it regularly. Got a big 4-stroke engine in it.
Oh, we like 4-stroke engines.
Mm-hmm.
You always like good stroke there.
I have, yeah. I've always been very appreciative of good stroke.
Stop it now. You're wagging me.
What?
Not from this distance, I'm not. You have to move closer. So close and you get a full wag.
Who's
Need
got
that
their
10
Stroke,
foot
you get a
pole
wag,
again.
everyone's happy.
Who's got their starter stuck on? Somebody's trailing dirt.
Who's that in front of me? Who's closest? 0.3. It's either Aussie or Flash, I think. No, it's not Aussie. It must be Flash.
Flash. If your starter's stuck
Ah!
on.
It's on the triplane.
It never gets old, does it?
It never does. Oh no, yeah, it should be in the triplane. No, it's not Flash. Okay, who's that?
No, it's
there?
Flash. It's a DR1.
It's a DR1.
Flying
Is that
the-
DR1?
Yeah. Hit S or Shift S. See if you can turn off your starter because your starter is like all time. Oh, now you got. Oh, I'm sorry. Shift S. That's your blue smoke. Turn that on. Huh? I don't know why you're. Did you download new version?
I downloaded the new version, but I don't have smoke.
Are you on Linux?
No Windows.
That's odd. Everybody pop smoke. Shift S.
No.
Shift
Yeah, come on.
S.
Shift S.
Look at my smoke.
Look
Look
at
at
you smoking both
Look at
phones.
the smoke. Is mine green?
Mine's green.
Every aircraft has its own
Green?
different
I might
color
need
now.
tablets
Get
for
yourself to the doctor.
Okay, Auntie.
that. Oh, it's itching.
And burning.
Is that 10-foot pole?
On the road 1,000 feet. Current heading about Lightning bug 9 or 5. Ooh, this looks nice.
I feel like I'm flying through Hulk's fart stream.
Hey,
Well, that's exactly what you're doing.
you can kill your smoke if you want, guys. I just wanted to see if it works over MP, and it does.
It does.
It works nice.
Colour, smoke, depends what you bet.
Couldn't say anything out to the one I'm flying, and it's a new download today.
Stand by. You are, where are you? DDDDD.
Have you got
Ollie's
particles on?
perspective, hit Shift S.
Yep, green.
I don't see any smoke from him either.
I see green. Somebody's got green going.
Well, that was me. Sorry, I thought we were all supposed to hit
No.
Now you big dummy. Just trying to check out Ollie. I'm not seeing smoke from you. Something happened bad. What system are you on?
Smoke.
Aw, these things run on smoke. It's like electronics. You let the smoke out, they don't work no more.
Where are you? Put your smoke back on.
He's not there by the coast.
There it is.
Anyways, I downloaded the zip file this afternoon, so they're all fresh models.
That's odd.
Okay, team. So this is Andy's first night flying flight gear. What? I've tried to remember everything I can. What else does he need to set up as a new flight gear user?
Prozac, Valium, and some other medication.
This is why I
Fancy
come
that.
to you guys.
This
It's
is-
because of the serious nature with which you
This
take
is
your
why
open
we
source
can't-
flight simulation.
This is why we
Because
can't have nice things.
We cannot have nice things. You're right.
See, this is why we don't fly in the sim yet, because they just go, fuck off. You don't come flying with us.
I have
Your
alcohol,
scenery,
That's all I need, right?
Yeah,
getting
Flashy's got alcohol.
as a new flight gear user, and I do this every time. I used to wipe it clean and then install a new version, but always getting all your views set up correctly, get your scenery downloads and where you're looking for scenery set up correctly. That's really important stuff to seeing what's going on, because you don't want to miss the cool scenery that's always putting out.
Can I
You
just-
need to fly the route in the vans to gather the
What?
scenery.
How's it looking, Andy? Can you see all the scenery? Does it look all right?
Yeah, that's good.
So we got him set up. What time did you start? About 6 o'clock?
Yeah, about 60.
About 6 o'clock, we managed to get all the aircraft, flight gear downloaded from someone who'd never used flight gear before, all flows installed, aircraft installed.
Maybe we should tell him to talk to Frank on the Facebook page.
Or Frank. Or Frank. No.
Let's be frank.
No. Frank is a man who messaged the Flight Gear UK Facebook page a few weeks ago. He says he's 77 years old and a stroke survivor, and he's been trying to get flight gear set up, and I've been trying to help him, and he keeps uninstalling it. I don't know why he keeps uninstalling it and then coming back to it. He reckons he's got no memory left on his PC or
He's
something.
got Alzheimer's.
I think. You see, this is why you guys are not helpful.
He's got old timers
Fuck's
disease.
sake.
I had a stroke once and I thought,
Fuck's
no.
No, I mean, I haven't. I don't need to have a stroke. But no, poor Frank.
Strokes.
I think he's all set up these days. I think we got Frank set up. I was hoping that he might one day join in on a flight night, but we'll see. That might be too
We'd
much.
love
It
to
took,
see that.
it took enough to get him set up on flight gear.
This will scare him.
This scares me. It scares me, and we've been doing it 12 years.
I've been scared since lockdown.
I look
Yeah.
forward to it every week. It's like it's the high point of my entire week.
It could come as a multiplayer passenger.
Not
When
in
you
the-
finish talking to him, when you wake up, are you in bed?
It depends whose bed.
No.
What?
When you finish talking to him, are you in bed?
Oh, that's funny.
I
Say-
only talk to him when I am in bed.
Say no, Alex. Just say no.
I send him
So you're
videos.
dreaming it.
I'm there to feed. No, it's not a dream. Not a dream. Stuart talked to him for about 5 minutes, and thankfully I managed to recover the situation.
And that didn't fuck him off or anything
Let's be
like
honest, can you imagine Stuart's customer service voice?
that. Yeah.
What do you want?
What the fuck do you want?
You got a complaint? Stuff it.
I've heard that Stewart's after a part in the new Faulty Towers when they
They
redo
give
it.
to him. But no, John Cleese, he didn't want to do it, but someone went and stayed at Donald Caravan Park, and they decided, hang on, this is still alive. Faulty Towers lives.
Another piece of advice for new flight gear users is treat flight gear like you treat your lady. Get in it 5 times a day and take it to heaven and back.
What, kick the shit out of it?
No, you big dummy. Get in it 5
Or
times a day.
enjoy
Take it
it
to
for
heaven.
its beauty, but remember it'll bite you.
Oh, bam.
Fucking
Oh, that
kill
was
you.
profound. Oh, too much. Too much, Alex.
I've got a conundrum today.
Go on, speak loudly.
I don't have a waitress to bring me a drink.
You don't have a what?
I don't have a waitress to bring me a drink tonight.
Oh,
Please
yeah,
do not
because it's
describe
old
Margaret
airplane.
as a waitress, because when she comes back from Strictly Come Dancing, she will kill you.
We're going to tell her that.
Yeah, I'm not telling Margaret. She'll come and kill me.
You're in it now, mate.
Oh, my.
Look, I'm not here next week, but if someone wants to tell Margaret that Stuart described her as a waitress, then just log off as soon as you've done it, 'cause you don't want to hear the scream.
I don't think I would want to do that to anybody.
Where are you going next week, Alex?
Next week I'm attending a dinner party in the evening.
Ooh, dinner
Oh,
party.
fancy fucking fancy.
He's
I
lifting the
know.
boats.
Lords and ladies.
Indeed, it is a very fancy dinner party. I'm
Oh,
told
my.
that there are several courses, and should be finishing with cheese boards. So,
Jeez.
Does it start with chicken nuggets?
no, bruschetta, followed by, you'll like the main course, lasagna.
Oh, I
excellent.
love
I
lasagna.
love
It starts with a fight.
Ask him if there's wine in it.
Well, I would hope that there'd be wine.
I would hope so. After our discussion, you do not require. You cannot have lasagna without wine in it.
Well, I didn't add red wine to my lasagna the other week.
Yes, but you serve it to your child.
Yeah.
I try not to whine if I go to a dinner party with lasagna.
Oh. But yes, I shan't be here next week. I'm very sorry.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about it.
But I mean, come on, let's be honest. This is what, 4 weeks in a row I've attended. That's got to be a record.
I'm impressed. It's always fun to
Actually,
have you.
no, it's only 3 weeks, so when you attended in proxy and left it to me. Do it.
I thought I was dreaming it, but apparently no. It's
Well,
not.
I do feature very heavily in most people's dreams, but no, I'm really here.
Headed.
Is this that new chat AI thing from Google?
Yeah, that's it. That's me. In fact, what Chat AI is actually just me. So, good luck.
This
We've
is our
certainly got the voice for it.
This is our midpoint airport, and all I'm going to say, we're going to turn left, go down the runway, come in, turn around, and like I said, watch your. You may have to kill your engine to actually get your tail wheel to go, or your tail to go down, because the air coming off the sea is phenomenal. But the only thing I'm going to ask you is if we get midstream here and turn left, we're going to drop down and do a loop. Do a loop-de-loop. Just pull her nose back and let her roll her over, man.
No.
Okay, if you don't want to, then...
No, you don't want to do it. You don't want to do it, lad.
Don't do it. I mean, I'm not going to make anybody
I
do anything.
don't like biplanes. But doing a fucking. They will kill me.
What did happen to Sonny? Damn it.
Come on, this thing is fun.
I think they're hilarious.
Look at this. I'm just playing in Voodoo's smoke goes round. This is fun. It's fun. All right, we know it's not realistic. It's fun. Who cares?
It is fun.
Yeah, it's not real. It's just fun. They're easy. I think they're
This
pretty
is,
easy to fly.
Where are we?
down.
Torremolinos. Okay, so this
Yep.
is yeah. I've been there on holiday. Very nice. Very civilized.
Civilized.
Well, all right. It's full of fat
Yahoos.
English people in Union Jack shorts ordering eggs and chips in English pubs called the Bulldog, probably. But it's all right.
Are they scantily clad? Because I can forgive it if they're scantily clad.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
believe
will.
me, Voodoo, if you ever see an English person on holiday in Spain, they are scantily clad.
Boom! I'm in.
That is the only way to go on holiday.
Turning down the runway. Watch this. Check the yellow smoke, boys. Boys.
Following the yellow smoke. Oh.
Follow the yellow smoke road.
Woohoo!
Is that the Elton John version?
Yes, it is. Boom.
Whoa! Fucking hell, Voodoo.
What? It's fun.
Face to face with Voodoo.
That'll put the
Right, well,
fear of God in you.
I'm heading back towards the coast. Is that where we're supposed to be going?
Yeah, well, actually,
Yeah,
this
when
is
he,
our.
when he said do a loop, he actually did an Immelman, I think.
I didn't do a
I
full
don't
loop
think so.
either.
I did a full loop.
Slow.
Anyway, yeah, we'll go out. Current heading here is north-ish, 330. Then we're going to turn around, go back toward the coast, and we're going to land. This is our midpoint destination. We're a little early, but the second half of this flight takes a little longer, so.
We normally split our flight nights into two halves.
Yeah, I've tried to explain to Andy that, you know, you need to refill your glass at 9 o'clock.
I refilled my
Send your
glass
tank.
at 15.
Whoa, that was cool. Thank you.
Sorry, Voodoo, I had to do it.
Oh, that was cool too. Thank you.
Where's the next one?
Remember, they land about 40 or 50 knots. Don't slam on your effing brakes. You will go on your nose.
So we're landing facing the sea, is that right?
Correct, sir.
Oh, wait, I'm coming in from the sea.
We're landing from the sea or facing the sea?
Oh,
Facing the sea.
heck yes, just getting on the ground.
Oh, I did manage to get my tail on the ground finally. Woohoo!
I landed within the parking brake applied, so it's all good.
We're gonna go over here to the left. Ta-da! Or depending on which way you're coming in.
Variety forever crossing.
That was a piece of piss to land.
I love this. A DR-1 with 3 wings is not gonna want to stop, brother. You may have to kill the engine.
So we're going somewhere off to the left, are we?
Yeah, go off to the left. See if you can find me. Watch for my yellow smoke.
Oh, you're way down there.
Way down there. That's what. Never mind.
Where's the speed brake?
Same place the flaps are.
Wait until you're below flying speed, then just pull the stick back and get the tail on the ground.
There you go. That'll do. 3-pointer. That's about 40 knots. Remember, you can unlock the rear end, hit L, then hit a right or left brake and just slide the butt around. Well, a bunch of us have survived. Color me amazed. Well done, gents.
Amazed you have got a skilled group of pilots here, Voodoo.
It's not.
Yeah, if they weren't, if they weren't so ugly, they'd be impressive. Awesome.
Voodoo, just one question and just one criticism about this.
Go for it.
How do I stop the fucking bird noises?
Yeah.
Sure.
Wow. You just have to live with them.
Punch her in the face.
Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. What's wrong with the bird noises? Are you, like, got avian problems? Or?
Reminds him of his missus.
Jesus.
Oh, that was out of order.
This
You're
is
out
the
of
level
order.
of professionalism that I expect from something like that.
Yeah, well,
Shooting from Oswald's perspective with the big red crane and the big black number 2. Watching him approach.
There we go. Finished. So, is that everybody in? We're all here.
Yep, here comes Oswald's coming.
Where's
Well-
Ellie from the right?
He's landing the other way. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't take off, bro.
I'm going first.
Here he comes.
I shall be right back.
Roger that. It is break time, so get yourself refueled.
well, while you're here, we got to make the most of abusing you, haven't we?
Yeah. We don't get enough opportunities to ride herd on Alex. He's the boss. He's the only reason we try to park in a nice line. Don't let your knuckles drag. The boss is here. Ooh, this looks nice.
What is the ICO?
Should be Lima Echo Mike Golf.
I'm off for a pee and fill my glass.
Not with me, I hope.
No, anyone want to come hold it for me, or am I doing it
No.
myself?
We're
Well, the
talking about
glass.
the glass, or
Yeah, but it takes me about a minute to fill it.
I don't have tongues that big.
Shake it 3 times, it's playing.
Well, I normally go for 17, but I mean, it's a limit.
I think that was just couldn't find it.
I'll be back.
Right, back in a minute.
Right back.
I am back on comms.
Been flying around my local area, and this OSM map thing gets a bit mental. They put a yacht on one of the tiniest little reservoirs, And yeah, the big res where I used to go sailing, there's no boats at all.
I see. If it's OSM, somebody has registered that boat in that pond on OSM, and that's why it's there.
Yeah, it's turned up recently because it didn't used to be there.
Where's that? It should be. If you go to OpenStreetMaps, FlightNight should mirror exactly what's on there.
That's what I mean. Somebody's actually been to there and registered that boat in that position.
What's the res on it?
Well, it's in Oxenope. If you go through Oxenope, it's a little tiny res. But if you watch Happy Valley,
Thornton Moor Reservoir.
No, it's one lower down, Leeming.
Leeming Reservoir. Okay. Well, there is. Yeah, there's a boating pier there, which is why it'll probably have one.
Yeah, it's the water tower.
Yeah, it's got it marked as a boating pier. You can probably change that in OSM actually.
I used to be sailing secretary at Halifax Sailing Club, which is the big res on the top. And if you watch Happy Valley, the 5th episode where he escapes on his push bike and he stops to take in the view, that is 5 Flats where to sail. And that was a good day because it's pretty bleak up there normally.
What's that little airfield up at Oxenope? I didn't know there was one there. My uncle lives in Oxenope.
Oxenope to National. I've been trying to model it, but not very well.
Next to the holiday park.
Yeah.
What flies out of there? Is there a building or anything?
Yeah, there's a couple of hangars, a caravan. There's about 5 planes there. Normally stuff like Jodels.
Well, like a proper farm strip. Nice.
It's a bit tricky because if you come in one direction from the moors, the edge of the airfield's got like a dry stone wall 5 foot high, and people have got it wrong and flown straight into the dry stone wall and not
Andy,
into the
stop
airfield.
breathing into the microphone.
Sorry.
Well, I don't know if it was me.
Keep breathing.
Is it? Oh, fucking it. See, this is why I love Yorkshire. This is why they actually call it Oxenhope International Airfield, don't they?
What they call it. But
They do say that people from Yorkshire have a unfair sense of grandiose, and people have said that about me. But, but given that it's a runway next to a caravan park, I find that quite good. Strictly no helicopters. I love it even more.
Bastards.
It's because there's a helipad available nearby.
Is that because they don't like Strictly Come Dancing?
I would imagine so.
no, but one of the people behind that airfield, he has his own, or used to have his own Jet Ranger, and he was a mill owner and stuff. So he's probably got an helipad next to his house, so he didn't need to land up there.
But it says there's a helipad at Hawksbridge Farm. Now, you say, do you remember a while back I asked you about a helipad next to a pub that I remember from when I was a
Yes, I
kid?
remember that.
I think that might be the one I was on about.
But this guy, he lives in Oxenope because I used to go to school with his son. But he did have an helicopter then.
It was a Jet Ranger.
It was then, I think, at the time.
You see, I swear this is the one that I remember. I just got to find the pub.
Remember to check your fuel. Yeah, you fly on.
There's Voodoo back, yep.
Don't know.
Looks like
Yeah.
there's a texture issue on the prop with this camel.
Could be.
I don't know if that's supposed to have 2 squares of wood on it.
It's a patch. It's in line with the gun. It's supposed to be they were testing the guns. Didn't have the.
Could be.
You shot
Could be.
holes. Shot holes through the prop. Patched it.
Oh yeah, I've used it. Used over half the fuel. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the fuel in the camel. So check your fuel and fill her up.
Sadly, the camel has half a fuel. No?
What? Yeah.
You lot of boring.
Shut
Well,
up.
it is a dromedary.
Did the what? What did he?
It's only got one tank.
You're lucky he's got.
You're lucky
not
it's
really-
got a half a tank.
It's not really a tank. It's more like a jug with a pipe out of it.
Like a helicopter. Just a jug with some drunk bloke pissing into it, and then when the engine stops, you'll die. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's a camel, so it's probably got a couple of decanters in there, upside down.
Flashes in Der Wolf. Check fuel.
Check fuel.
Fuel is
Thanks.
checked.
Fuel check.
1, 2.
2 seconds, I killed mine.
Tonight, our unofficial sponsored message is for Founders Brewery's Rubius. It's a raspberry ale, and I'm now addicted to this.
Oh, is that a local brew?
Yeah, I think so. I think it comes from Wisconsin. Yeah. Hey there.
Yeah, we're trying to do that on Google Maps to blend the scenery, but unfortunately the stuff in Google's flat, so it doesn't work.
No, it's quite a lot of the UK isn't 3D actually.
Oh, I saw it was a thing. It might be worth checking against you. I think Google did an update on the 3D building past few days.
I have had it, but I doubt very much because it's very.
Well, they're not going to do Strand Raw, but you know.
No, that's what I was going to say. I doubt they do that mean because it's the sensitive area. So.
Well, sensitive or not that interesting?
Oh, dude, that's what the big balloon was for. It's gathering scenery.
It's the scenery. It's flight gear. We can't afford satellites. We got balloons.
We got a big ass balloon. We bought it at the Five and Dime.
Maybe it wasn't a smart idea to hire the Chinese to do.
That's where we were last week. I looked at some of this on the maps, the sandwich shops and Aldi's. There's an Aldi's there. And
Oh, is that down Portsmouth?
I love Aldi's live G free macaroni and cheese, man. Oh,
Have you managed to get? Oh no, it's not. Yeah, it's the whiskey. Have you tried their whiskey yet?
no.
Oh, you need to get their whiskey. It's over here. It's about £18 a bottle, and it's proper Isla or Highland, but they bottle it under their own name. It's as good as anything, 3 times the price.
Really? At Aldi's?
Oh hell yeah, yeah.
I always get the most amazing information from you. You must be like,
It's called Ben Bracken, I think they sell it. Yeah.
I'll have to look for it here.
Bend over.
No, that's different. That's different. That's hardcore pornography.
Is
Yeah,
it said Stuart does Strand Rare?
It'll take about 5 minutes.
We were saying on the news of a week, Russians are counterfeiting whiskey.
What?
Now that is not acceptable. Although I did see a thing.
You know that's not why, because it's going to upset a lot of Scottish people and don't want to do that.
Yeah, you don't want
Yeah,
to.
let's go over there and show them their cocks, yeah.
Well,
the Russian Aviation Federation have approved domestically made Russian parts for Airbus aircraft now to keep them flying. So
Oh God.
don't fly on anything Russian registered.
No, well, we're going to be back to the days of when they weren't allowed to fly outside Russia anyway because of the safety thing.
Yeah, I don't think they are anywhere, are they? The only Aeroflot flights that are allowed are the military and repatriation ones, I think, still. And there was a thing on the news saying that, yeah, there was a thing on the news saying that up to 33 pregnant women per flight from Russia are arriving in Argentina.
Oh
pregnant
my.
Russian women are not wanting their babies to be born without an external passport, and apparently they can get Argentinian ones easily enough.
Well, they did the same exchange rate with the Germans.
Just when you think you know about all the stupid shit that can happen, you learn about that.
There's in the news tonight. Here we go, political time. Britain is willing to mobilise 600,000 men and women per year until victory is achieved.
I'll be dead by the end of the year.
Yep. There's going to run out of babies in Russia. There's going to be nobody left to make.
All right, we're going to hold runway vector. Initially, I make it about 132 degrees. We're going to climb to 1,000 feet. We're going to follow the coast until I tell you to stop following the coast. Then we're going to climb up about 3,500 feet. Speed's the same, 100 knots, 100 knots, 100 knots. Climb rates will be 300 feet per minute. What a handsome bunch of little devils.
Oh, you cheek.
Depends what you're in there, I suppose.
That's a pretty nice turnout tonight, you guys. They're well done.
Thank you to you for putting something interesting together.
Bugs me we lost Sonny because I think we need to have, we're going to need that chopper.
That is still seems to be listening to you.
Oh, she probably had something important to do, like boyfriends or husbands or alcohol or dinner.
Dinner.
I had 4 of those.
Alcohol, husband,
boyfriends,
boyfriend,
girl-
dinner. Oh, that's all 4 of them.
Boyfriends?
No, husbands and dinner.
I've had 4 lots of alcohols.
That too.
I like him. He's funny.
Last year, somebody put the film up, Biggles, in, and this guy goes back in time.
Oh no, don't bring that up.
Oh, come on.
Biggles!
No, we can't bring Biggles. I've got. Well, I would show you. I've got a copy
Roland.
of all the Biggles books, and they're not all as inclusive as they might be. Ah!
That's how you confuse me. Say that helicopter on World War One. Have you ever watched Biggles?
No, that's why I
You
was
could
suggesting
watch
it for
Biggles.
Sonny to fly an helicopter in with these biplanes.
We've done it before. That's why Sonny's usually like, she'll only bring choppers.
Like, you've not seen the film Biggles.
I've not seen the film. I wasn't aware that Biggles was a film.
There is a film, there's been
That was years old. Come
Is it
on.
as politically correct as the books?
Well, it's got a time traveling American, so.
Oh, no.
Wow, fuck. Does he get lost a lot?
Yep.
Has he tried Hare Krishna?
I got a few copies of I pick them up at like boot sales and things. I got a few first edition copies of Biggles, and the censorship between the first edition copies and even the last edition copies are quite extreme.
I see in the film you've got Biggles who ends up in the future to save the American at one point.
Oh no, not what.
Why would you save an American?
Well, he's American in London, you know, and the Biggles steals the police helicopter, Jerry helicopter.
Oh no! Come
Yep.
on.
Yep. And
Yeah, like bad suspense disbelief.
and then it zaps them back into World War One and end up attacking the trenches with a Bell Jet Ranger police helicopter.
No, done. I am not watching that shit.
That's bullshit. That doesn't even suspend disbelief
It's,
right there.
it's not really supposed to be a factual film.
Well, no, and Biggles never really was, but
Ooh, look at this scenery, boys and girls. Wah! I like it. Some of you are flying like you stole it, man. Gary, if you watch this, get your ass back here.
Gary, we love you.
Not in that way.
Oh yeah.
Oh, in that way as well.
In that way as well.
In that way. Come have a cuddle.
I miss you touching my monkey.
Oh, no. You see, Voodoo, there's the line, and then there's where you go.
Did I go?
And then you go over the line.
Did I go over the line?
Well, it depends what a monkey is. Are we
That's
talking
what-
Michael Jackson monkey, or are we
Oh.
talking your penis?
You.
The monkeys on the rock of Gibraltar.
That's
Yeah.
it. The monkeys are.
Yeah.
Oh, you've been there and seen them, have you?
Bam. See?
I love those monkeys. I saw them steal a woman's iPod once.
Ozzy
And
gets
this was
it.
when
That's a good
iPods
idea.
were like just coming out. And he cried.
You don't fuck with those monkeys, man. Don't.
Oh no, you do not. And I think they're I can't remember. They're a special kind of. Is it
Barbary.
Barbary
Barbary
apes? Are they
apes.
Barbary apes?
Avian.
Are they not macaques?
That's Barbary apes.
Oh, not Barbary
No,
apes.
Fabians.
It's a fact. Not what? Enjoy the scenery. Quit.
Oh,
monkey-
look, somebody's crashed a cruise ship into the beach.
Oh no! Again!
Oh no, there's
Oh.
that. I can't remember the name of the guy that crashed the Costa Concordia, but it's him.
Christ's sake.
Didn't he crash it because he was getting a blowjob from his girlfriend at the time or something?
That's
no,
Bill
he-
Clinton.
He was not receiving the fellatio at the time, but his girlfriend was on the island and he was passing by and he was like, "Oh, look at me, my big cruise ship." Ah,
Look, I'm driving one-handed.
You're driving
One hand
one-handed.
on the wheel, one hand on something else.
exactly.
Yeah,
Jesus, take
one-handed.
the wheel and my balls. Cup them.
Oh.
Cup them gently, Jesus.
Oh. See, Alex, there's this line.
I'm not.
It's like you can walk up to it, but don't jump over it.
Jump over it. I'd rub my balls on it and then leap out.
There we-
Fuck's sake. You know he's not here next week, do you?
Yep, done. I'm out.
Missing
Nah.
Oscar Yankee.
Not. Oh, Oscar Yankee.
No,
FGUK. FGUK magazine. Where is it? Where is it?
no.
Oh, hang on. Now we have to explain to Andy.
Oh, no.
Oscar Yankee was a member of the group. He was a young boy, basically. The problem is that this
10-year-old.
yeah, it's not. Yeah, it was. I think he was 13 or something, wasn't he? I don't know.
12.
12, 11, 10.
Get arrested
Okay,
for that.
it doesn't matter. We're getting lost in the point that makes us sound like pedophiles. So,
Cross the line.
if we remember, there was a.
Was
a
he
boy
Dutch
in
or
the-
Swedish?
I thought he was
Danish.
Danish.
Danish. Yeah.
Danish, is it?
He's a
Yeah,
Great
so-
Dane.
The problem was this group has been around. FGUK has been around for 12 years at this point. There is a magazine online called FGUK that I recommend you don't search for when your wife's around. That has set up in the past like 6 years or something like that, and it was referenced once. And we were talking about it, and this boy was asking for more information about what the FGUK magazine was.
Oh, excellent.
And he found it.
I think it's a alternative lifestyle magazine.
There you go. Alternative lifestyle. You did not cross the line.
Involving specific types of dress code and accessories.
Yes.
Boom.
Yes.
Oh, yes, I see. Yeah, that's.
Yeah. So if you
Yes.
imagine, we're talking about FGUK, and the FGUK magazine comes up as a hilarious thing to discuss, and then there's a boy who's interested in flight sim and is looking for this stuff.
And you sent him to FGUK.
We did not send him to FGUK.
He's probably
You
found it.
warned him.
We
There
couldn't
was
keep
it.
him. We couldn't keep him away from it.
He's never been able to come back, so we reckon he's found perusing it by students.
I'm sure his parents said, "Yeah, you're done."
You are not hanging around with them
So
anymore.
who is it? Who's these people that he's hanging out with? FGUK, yeah, sure. Oh!
Is that your Danish accent?
There's what looks like a coaster that says queer on it. I'm going to get that for you.
Oh, thank you, mate.
You know the shit present thing they were about.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God! I thought I was the weird one here.
But
You
here's,
still are.
here's,
Yeah.
here's another interesting thing for you to try. Oh my God, we had an extra viewer there who just disappeared when he said about viewers.
How many viewers have we got, Stuart?
We have now got one.
No.
We had an extra one there for a couple of minutes until somebody said.
Is it you? Because one of them's always Kaylee.
I thought one of them was always Margaret.
But Margaret's not at home, so you might be watching it from jail, but I doubt it. Anyway, I forgot what I was going to say now.
You were saying that there's an extra bit.
There's an extra bit of fun you can have with FGUK. And you go to the YouTube channel, right? And you put on the auto-translate.
The captions. If you,
Yeah,
you try and translate the mix of accents that we got going on here, YouTube does not deal with it well.
Oh yeah. Oh my. I can only imagine. It's like watching one of the old kung fu movies. Well, I'm darn unsatisfied to be dead in this way.
FlightNight, you got smoke on?
No.
Okay. Sorry.
I do now.
Yes.
Thank you.
If you knew how that smoke was generated, you probably wouldn't be so happy about it.
Is there a tube? Does it involve a tube?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, does the yellow colour indicate where the origin?
Dun, dun, dun,
Oh, something should not be vocalized.
See,
Sulfur.
there's this line.
Sulfur?
We've not found the line
Don't
yet. The line just
cross
gets
over it.
crossed every week.
The line is.
I
very
worked
blurred.
very, very hard on making that yellow, that color highlighter yellow. I went through all kinds of RGB and things until I found the right color for that. So I'm happy to display it. Whoa!
See, you don't get this kind of fun and carry on in MSFS. It just doesn't happen. I've tried to make friends over there, they just don't talk to me.
Oh, I can't imagine why.
You sure they couldn't understand you?
Well,
What?
Danny, we don't get that IVAO, do we? That's him just doesn't. You don't get this level of intellect.
You don't get the banter.
Bam! It's like when we first started doing this thing over comms. It's like, oh man, I'm not comfortable with this like blabbering stuff, and then
Who the fuck are you? And
Yeah.
please stop talking about my wife in that way.
and then inch by inch it just became a total social hour of where we all get together and fly virtual airspace. And now I'm, whoa! Don't hit the ground, brother! Oh! Oh! Never
Oh.
mind.
The engine's still going.
That sucks.
Stuart, did you speaking of the first FGUK flight, which was in Walney Island Airport?
yes.
They are.
Where you made me swallow a fucking cup.
Yeah, stop whinging. They are BAE Systems own Walney Island, and they've got the lease on it for 1,000 years or whatever. They are currently kicking all aviation off Walney Island and making sure that no one can go on it. There's the airport there, and the flying clubs and the gliding club. They're all being kicked off with no notice, no information about why. They've just been told you have to vacate immediately. And
It's probably something to do with it being too close to the submarine factory.
yeah, it probably is because they started the. I think they got the first steel for the new submarine yesterday.
Sorry for the interruption. Watch me for the turn to GPS FMS 20, Mark.
It's not
You
here.
do this. This doesn't have no GPS FMS. Come on, this doesn't even have a.
Hey, I'm trying
Just
to.
point out the window.
I'm trying to get your
I'm
ass in
following
the.
the yellow smoke.
I'm trying to. Okay.
Follow me the turn for yellow smoke heading in that way.
Watch the highlighter colored smoke, and God bless you. Everyone. God bless us, everyone.
I don't
Yeah.
think God does. I don't think He cares.
I would expect them to be using the airfield to fly in parts and not want anybody near it.
Yeah, there's been a flying club there since the 40s, and BAE Systems last week they just went, nope, you're leaving now.
What version is God flying?
Oh, he's still on 2013.
Oh, yeah. He's like way back. Almighty Cecil, we beseech
Andy, have
thee.
you crashed?
I may have partaken in touching the ground slightly.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
You
became
need
one
a-
with terra firma.
Become one with the terrain.
Okay, Andy, you can
Catch
accelerate
it up, don't worry.
if
I
you
can
use the A
actually
key.
You can do a rewind as well.
Yeah, these don't have damage codes in it, so if your view isn't screwed up, you can hit Control R, which is a replay, and then go back to the last few seconds, and then say, "Give me the controls," and end up right before you went.
That's fine now, Joe. It's all good.
That's
There's an Australian pilot below me flying upside down.
oh my goodness! Oh my gracious gosh! Oh my goodness! Now I got the four. I got the 4-year-old next door singing that now. Oh my goodness! She'll say, "Oh my gracious gosh! Oh my goodness!" Now, God, they're cute when they're little, aren't they? Too bad she's smarter
No.
than me.
Oh,
They're adorable when they're little. It's when they get older. It's like my niece goes, "You don't give me hugs anymore."
What's y'all's speed?
see
Honey
how
nuts.
we're in you're in an F-15, my friend. I don't think you're going to be doing much with the stop with camel.
What?
It's one of your countrymen. It's one of your countrymen, Voodoo.
Oh,
What's y'all?
y'all? Hey, y'all.
Larry the cable guy wants to join in.
Hey, I love. What did I watch the other day? Oh, brother, where art thou? Where art thou? Hey, friend,
I'm
some of
sorry.
your folding money's getting away. Watch me for the right turn. Watch me for the right turn. Watch me for the right turn.
Watching Voodoo
Watch
for the
me
right
for the
turn.
right turn. Watch the yellow smoke coming out of my pipe.
There's a giant cow on the hill.
You're after Werner.
Oh, I went. My
Giant
girlfriend's
bull on the
daughter
hill.
had some friends around earlier, and they're 13-year-old girls, and they were talking about weenuses. Does anyone know what
What?
a weenus is?
A what? Is that a cross between a walrus and
No, it is the bit of skin that is excess at the end of your elbow. Apparently, that is a weenus,
Okay.
and they learned this word, and this was hilarious.
And I'm
Because-
telling you, I'm looking at mine right now. It's enormous.
And one of them was trying to describe it. Said, "Oh, it's like a foreskin." And believe me, there's nothing quite like hearing a 13-year-old girl saying it's like a foreskin to make you just want to crawl inside your own head and die. Because they're not supposed to know that shit.
We're climbing at 300 feet per minute to 3,000 feet.
That's
Right
the kind of meeting where you want to find their boyfriends and tell them you're going to be up all night cleaning a shotgun until they bring them back.
13-year-olds don't have boyfriends.
Oh, I wish.
Voodoo, can you put your smoke on? You disappeared in the hillside. Thank you.
I don't appear to be climbing at 300 feet per minute.
Yeah, I miscalculated.
Sure, it's
and
called
for
the
some
robot
reason,
speak.
Shit's not working. I'm not climbing. Stop it.
That's it.
There's a hill ahead.
You can mention to any boys what if they teach you for the.
It's the robot translator.
Hey, tell me who he is.
You can tell loudly.
You gotta tell me who he is and all about him, or I go find him and get information out of myself. And
This is
you really want to
hilarious.
have two broken legs.
I got information and broken legs out of that, and I agree with all of it.
Everybody's got robot speak.
Everyone's gone for robot.
What?
We're going to 3,000 feet. GPS FMS 88. Look for the yellow smoke. What?
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 There we go. Oh,
What?
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 Voodoo, can we have a stop at the services? I need a wee-wee.
Can I have a what?
Stop at
Wee-wee.
the services, I need a wee-wee.
Great. Thanks for coming. Oh, look at the birds above us.
What?
I got birds.
Birds.
I can still hear the birds. How can I still hear the birds on this?
That's because it's an open cockpit, bonehead.
Doesn't matter how much you open your cockpit, you shouldn't be able to hear the birds at this altitude.
Oh, yeah.
Listen inside the cowl.
It's like it's like elevator music. Lift music, excuse me.
And the bird's faster than these.
Yes.
Come on, Stuart. This is faster than most of your helicopters.
No, it's not.
Oh, do you know what? Do you know what? That sounds like that sounds like a challenge. That
Oh.
sounds like a flight night challenge.
Right.
Point. Helicopter against biplane.
Right, I'll bring
Yeah.
the links.
That's not fair.
Fucking
That's
hell.
not fair.
You're asking for trouble
No
there.
links.
That's
No
not
links.
fair.
Links isn't fair. American helicopters. You can bring
That's fair.
I'll bring the stick.
no British variants of American helicopters.
So right, I was dual wheeling.
H1 Cobra.
No, Cobra's not that fast actually.
No, it's not. A Sopper Camel would beat it to shit.
Yeah.
Cobra's
With a
fast.
big
Andy,
enough
where are you going?
spade.
Hang on. Andy's
No,
lost.
I'm
You're going.
not.
No,
What?
we are off to your 5 o'clock.
It's 'cause
It's all
I'm playing
saying
time acceleration and
G-D
Yeah, 5 o'clock,
DAMO.
2.5 miles.
We call it airwolf mode.
What's the altitude? I lost you.
My altitude? I'm looking for 3,000 feet.
Okay, I'll bring. How's that?
53.
Mm-hmm. CH-53.
I reckon we can still beat a CH-53.
I just fly
No.
away and I'm down, watch and rip your wings off.
I was just going to say he's going to beat the downwards.
Scout, yeah.
Scout, 110 knots.
Merlin?
Yeah, but it can climb Mount Everest.
Merlin's, he's said no British. Merlin, 160?
Yeah, man, it's quite quick.
160 at the top of my head, I think.
Oh, has it got to be
Andy's
American helicopters?
found us.
What's
Yeah,
that?
well. Yeah, American helicopters, so we can beat them.
American helicopters are fabulous, except they get lost easy. Ooh, this
that's
scenery
some
looks
gliders.
naughty. We're gonna make a little left. God, my dyslexia is killing me. We're gonna make a right. We're gonna make a right turn here. So we're gonna stay at 3,000 feet. We're gonna turn right so we don't run into the freaking mountains. Hey.
This is where we see the flight leader slide down the mountain on his face.
Yeah, just let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
Old MacDonald was dyslexic. I-E-I-E-O.
It's like that organization DAM, DAM, Mothers Against Dyslexia.
Oh, we've got a Da Vinci Camel, Sea Hill, 30 miles away.
Oh, well, him with the 15's changed it to a camel now. It's
Chill. Everybody likes camels tonight. What's about the camels? It must be the
camel
humps.
flow, camel flow.
It's like a Arab leisure centre.
Oh, I don't know. I like Flash's DR1. Good boy. Brought a triplane to a biplane fight.
I know, and that Newport Aussies in is gorgeous. Man's got class.
I love that livery, by the way.
Have you leveled out yet?
Who do I?
Oh yeah, I'm at 3,000 feet. Current heading bug 1111. Lots of ones.
Heading bug? Really?
Oh yeah. Who the?
Oh, he's got a heading bug, he's got GPS, he's got TCAS, he's got
Yeah.
everything in this thing.
Jeff. I know.
Terrain. Pull up.
Pull out.
No speed brake.
No speed brake.
No flaps, no speed brakes, no
flaps
gear,
are
retractable
fast.
gear.
Oh yeah, gear retracts if you hit the ground fast enough.
That's collapsing.
Confirm
That's not
that.
retracting.
Well, their sound bug is still there after all
I
these.
hate it. I hate that. Oh my god, I hate that shit.
I know, but everyone outside of FGUK claims that you can fix it, and we can't.
Well, tell me how, because
They
I
can't
hate
fix
it.
it. They can't fix it. They don't know what it is, and basically, they only got not their sound because we moaned about it.
Moaned about it. I love that term.
Oh, do we sound like moaning people?
Yes.
Hey, Phil.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry, yeah. Fair enough.
It's like moaning Myrtle.
Is that the one from Harry Potter? You know, I always used to have a thing for the what's the Irish one in Harry Potter? You allowed that?
Wasn't the Irish one male?
No, not the male one. Yeah.
I was going to say Ron
Screaming
Weasley.
throbber. No, the pale Irish one. Dave. Yeah, Dave. That's it. Yeah, him with the abs. Fuck it. I'll go along with it. Yeah, Dave. Love him.
You guys suck.
Well, if you ask me
Oh,
nicely.
That's probably the wrong time to mention that.
Oh, you're talking about Jenny Weasley.
No, the Irish one. Look,
She's
I haven't seen
Irish?
much Harry Potter.
She's Irish.
Luna Lovegood.
Oh, Luna.
Yes.
Harry Pothead and Goblet of Shite.
I'm not into it. It's a bloody kids book, isn't it? I'm not into that shit.
I've never had any interest.
You like Star Trek, so I'm not interested in what you've got to say.
Shut it.
Your
Muppet.
opinion is null and void.
Ozzy, your opinion is null and void. Oh my God. I love the intellectual discourse in these flights.
See, Andy, you fit right in. I told you you would.
I thought it said intellectual.
Oh, well, we did. This is
Oh.
intellectual, isn't it?
Burn.
More intellectual than I'm used to.
We're discussing many subjects in one night.
For those that don't know, me and Andy met like what 2002 playing Flight Sim.
Let's pretend it was 20 years ago. And
Yeah, let's pretend
that
it was
we're not
20 years
old.
ago, not further. But yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
we've been flight simming together for forever.
Many years.
Well,
Cool.
congratulations on managing to stay away from Flight Gear for so long. Well done.
Who's got the green smoke on? Jenny.
I first flew Flight Gear and it is version 0.9.
Yeah, I was before version 1. I thought, fuck, this is shit. So I'm going to go away and go back to Microsoft Flight Simulator for a while.
And then it died.
My hobby in the original Flight Gear was chasing Concorde pilots with a Blackbird and making them crash.
Does the Blackball work these days?
I don't know, I haven't tried it. Last time I was in it, killed me. It sprayed my contents, my guts across the North Atlantic continent.
Nah, fair enough.
I've tried to send them into space on low orbit and then it disintegrated.
We could do that, was it whether they asked for a speed check at the airport?
I don't. Is that real or not? I've heard that story so many times. Is it real?
It's real.
I think so.
Oh, Porky, you're in the water.
Having a bath?
Or collecting salt, making
It's not time for his yearly bath, surely.
making hydrogen.
Where are we now? Almunisa.
What?
See you, Porky. Take care, mate.
Hey, Porky!
See you, good night.
User disconnected from your channel.
Descending to 1,000 feet.
AGL or?
No. Actual altitude. And follow the coast here for a bit.
Someone's plummeting.
That was me. Did it deliberately.
Oh, it's like 1,000 feet. Or you're gonna descend at 300 feet per minute. Watch this, bitch. G-D-A-M-O. Is that your buddy, Alex?
No. Andy is Alpha Bravo. Demo is on channel, I believe. Damo, you there?
Demo. Wow, I haven't seen Demo for a while.
Damo's on channel.
I see you. I got you on film, man. I got you on the video, brother. Oh, shaking your thing. Bam, 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 bam. You're pretty good at this. You may continue. You are amusing.
It's keeping me awake.
We are amused. Whoa! Who's rolling upside down and shit?
That was me. I'm rolling around your smoke. It's fun. I'm like a red arrow, but shit.
Oh my god.
See, because
Oh, I love that. Flying like you stole them.
Light that rotates in midair. It's quite comical.
Oh.
You broke your LED ranges.
I told him to set up the LED ranges earlier, but
I think I did, but I've kind of
Broke.
because it was working until I crashed, and then it's got a bit funny.
I might reset it. Yeah, if it didn't exit properly, you might reset your settings.
Yeah, you can do that.
You know, ask for your money back.
Yes.
No
Yeah.
refunds. No refunds.
Yeah, you can buy flight gear on Amazon, you know, for reasonable price of $14.99 for the deluxe version apparently.
50
I
bucks.
mean, look, me and Andy have been playing Flight Simulator together for years. I can't remember the last time either of us bought anything legitimately, but that doesn't matter.
I bought the game legitimately.
Yeah, I got it on Game Pass, I think.
Yeah, I'm on Steam.
Steven,
You what?
what?
When was the last time anyone looked at our TSR2?
Me probably 4 years ago, and I said, fuck it.
Was it that bad?
Yep.
Oh dear. Okay.
We did a flight with it. Water did one because he did the ground,
Yeah, but
the ground sort of following terrain.
It's got a chicken following radar in it. Yeah, it does work that point, but it's so well out of date. It needs a complete ground up rebuild, Alex.
What's the model like? I can't remember.
The model is yeah.
Alright, so we'll write that one off, shall we?
There is another one.
It's 2023, I mean, come on.
There is another one in flight gear now. It's probably better off. What we had.
Is that Alan Teeter's one?
Yeah,
The one who says he was a TSR2 mechanic or whatever the fuck you.
yeah. What we said. Too young to be one.
Yeah, I'm not calling bullshit, but bullshit.
Bullshit.
I've lost my menu. Is there a button to bring it back?
F10.
F10.
F10, thank you.
One more time. F10. Whoa, that sounded squishy. I'm aroused.
Oh, it is. Yeah, that's.
Oh,
gonna
it's a
hit 20
squishy
tries.
duck. It's a squishy duck. Reminds me of that little rubber duck, squishy duck I used to have in my bathtub. Rubber ducky, you're so fine.
Oh, the traumatized one with a hole in the bottom. Have that 10,000-yard stare about it. Oh,
Get on.
get back in the bath. No.
What are you doing? Oh, I lost my ducky. What are you reaching for under the water? I lost my ducky.
Smoke again.
The bubbles don't help.
The internet has crashed. It's the Russians or the Chinese. Fucking balloons.
There must be a better way to actually bring it down than blow it up with a missile.
Oh, come on, dude. I'm surprised they let the damn thing go all the way where it's like,
America, fuck yeah.
it's like dirt, 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 dirt. What is this? Well, it's a thing of the size of 3 school buses that's gathering data. Boom. Oh no, we didn't want to do that. I'm sure it's all okay. This
It's a balloon. What can we do? We could poke it with a stick out of a Viper Aztec. No, let's send an F-22 with an AIM-9X. Fuck.
except it's at 60,000 feet, man.
I saw a picture of an F-22 with some like drawing pins stuck under it.
Yeah, I think there's one with a balloon. I mean, you got to admit the Americans have a sense of humour. I mean, they got to. Look at the president. Oh no! Oh no! What have I done?
Oh no, what have I said? You started politics before
No!
Ollie, before
I
Ollie.
can't do that. Me and my girlfriend had bet at what time Ollie would start talking about politics, and now I've done it.
You're
Or you don't crash into a mountain.
No, me and Kaylee had a sweepstake at what time you would start talking about politics, and now I've talked about politics at 21:41,
You
and I've
know-
lost the bet.
You lose, finish drink.
You
I've
know,
got to finish the drink now. Yeah.
what was the bet with the female? Uh-oh.
Connection lost.
Uh-oh. Lost my goddamn internet connection. Give it a couple seconds here. We'll be back. We'll be back. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Oh God. Oh, so very nice now.
Actually
Connected.
fall down. They needed to overpressure the balloon, and the best way they could think about doing that was a mistake. It kind
Just
of
to
makes
explode
sense.
it.
I'm back.
Yeah.
It's back.
Welcome back.
The thing is, though, the World War One balloons were filled with hydrogen, which was kind of sparky, sparky, boom, boom.
Sparky,
Yeah,
sparky,
I've seen that
boom.
film. Yeah, it's brilliant.
The Chinese one probably wasn't filled with hydrogen.
No, they're pressurized, aren't they? So they, yeah, that altitude, it needed an overpressure from the inside to make it go bang.
So why do you think the Chinese crazy people sent a balloon? Look, like they can't get all the information they need from a satellite? Come on,
Well,
man.
because the Americans need a visual, and you know, not really disrespectful. The Americans need a
It was an
visual
oversized.
representation.
It was an oversized Chinese lantern for the new year.
It was a billboard saying, "Look, American people, what your overlords are telling you that Chinese can't get to you is actually bullshit. 'Cause we own
Oh.
half your farms, and now we're sending a massive balloon over."
It was actually a giant floating fortune cookie.
Oh my goodness.
Trying to
What's
get
a-
together,
I wonder what.
trying to get the recipes for lasagna.
I wonder what.
Red wine going to
I
Andy.
wonder what. I
Red
really
wine,
do.
beef stock.
Yeah, well, that's duh. I really do wonder though what the point was. There was a
Well,
point.
Visual. It was, look at this. It was purely psyops.
It's a case of like it flew across all our missile silos, but that was where the jet stream was going, and it's not a steerable object. It goes where the wind goes.
Oh no, the one they shot down in South Carolina was steerable.
You can't steer it. Put it.
No. All the news here said it wasn't steerable.
It was a balloon that didn't have any sort of propulsion to steer by.
Well, it had a huge array,
Anyway,
a solar.
the wind-
It had an array for solar power, and
Apparently, the people that recovered it said it had like thrusters.
no.
I haven't seen any of that. It'll be interesting to see
I'll
what
see
comes
if I
out over
find
the
it.
next few months.
Oh, it's all
Apparently-
lies. It's all
Apparently,
lies.
when Trump was president, 3 of them
No!
balloons
Oh, come on,
flew
Trump,
over.
He's mentioned Trump.
No, I'm just saying, talking about balloons, 3 of them went over in his term, and he didn't shoot any of them down.
They
well,
did say that, yeah.
here's the thing I heard
Yes,
on,
but he thought they were just cameras for him.
on National Public Radio is that this shit happens daily.
You just don't.
Well, I mean, you say that, but there'd been no pilots report them, and they'd seen them at that altitude. And also, I think they said, was it 2 was seen over Taiwan earlier today? I think it's a visual thing, isn't it? It's like, you might all think that everything is out of sight, out of mind, but you need to remember that we're here. You know, you can't just. It's a visual thing.
Stirring the pot.
And remind that Chinese overlords are always watching.
What?
What was that, Andy?
A reminder that the Chinese overlords are always watching.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like the U.S. government that doesn't bother to surveil their own people. Which one?
Who do you
How
think
we
them
doing
people?
on,
Who do you think them viewers are on Facebook?
Bill. And he'll-
No, our viewers on Facebook, I mean, I don't know who the one is, but when it's 2, one's always my girlfriend, so.
God, that's freaking me out. Okay, who's flying the DR1? Flash. How come? How come your startup smoke is like pulsating? Are you happy to see me or?
I see it intermittently, yeah.
Exactly.
12
What's
seconds,
going
yeah.
on?
I think it's an animation thing, it must be. I wonder if it's tied
He's the
to
only aircraft that's doing it, but I'm wondering if something in his joystick or input controls is
User
triggering
disconnected
start.
from your channel.
Is
like-
it maybe tied to the sound, the MP sound thing?
I don't know.
I don't see it.
You don't see the black smoke from the biplane occasionally?
Nope.
No. And you've probably got the cleanest version of FlightNight out of all of us.
User joined your channel.
Oops,
Well, I think mine was a bit
user.
dirty, but yeah.
I hit the wrong button. I just so
Oh, oops. Yeah, somehow. Okay, now if I shoot from Flash's perspective, I do not see that startup smoke going. Oh, there it did. There it did. Okay, so something. What kind of control system are you using, Flash? Or sticks or whatever?
But you may want to look at your own plane and not hit the mountain.
Oh,
I just
thanks.
crashed.
Thanks, bro. Turn right.
Flash is using a joystick.
It gives
Oh,
joy, but it's a stick.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
oh my goodness. And do you
A stick of joy.
The stick
manipulate?
of joy!
Sounds like a dodgy Monty Python.
Yep.
It sounds like the film I downloaded last week, by
So are you manipulating
Yeah,
this said stick with rapid impunity? Just like twisting it back and forth. Up and down.
Keep going, I'm nearly there.
Twist the stick.
I've got my stick and I'm pulling it left and pulling it right.
Pulled it and I twisted it.
Oh!
I came up it and intermittently discharged
Oh.
the black fluid. No.
Oh!
No.
I lost it.
No.
The line is crossed.
There's a line.
There's no line.
You said there
found
was.
the line.
You said there
Andy,
was.
Andy, do me a favour. Go on the FGUK site and look up our Latin motto and work out what it is.
I don't think I want to.
No, don't.
That's
do
one
it.
I found years ago, and Stuart insisted we immediately adopted it.
It's a
No, I
frickin'.
think that one is actually different. I think when I put actually made up.
It's
Oh,
a trap.
yeah.
It's a trap. Trust me.
Where do I find it on the forum?
No, if
Oh,
you go on
no, don't.
FGUK.me, which in itself a lot of people find funny, but there's a story behind it.
They've got this thing on the interwebs.
Yeah, we used to have the FGUK.
FGUK.eu, but then when we left the EU, we weren't allowed EU anymore, so we had to buy FGUK.me, and some people think that that's rude, but it's not.
What's that? What's that again?
Forgot
Flash?
it was too.
Right,
Just 'cause it
right.
looks like fuck me, it doesn't mean it is.
You fuckers. Hey, Flash, what were you talking about right ailerons?
Spinning.
Yes, the Latin is very interesting.
What does it say?
Put it in a translator.
I don't want to put it in the translator.
Come on, you big sissy, do it.
Come on.
I don't want to. I'm afraid. Ooh, the precious.
Oh dear, you're in trouble, guys.
For us, it's necessary to have the best means for the job of a donkey. Is that what it's supposed to say?
No, that's not what it means.
That's what Google's telling me.
What? Oh my
I can't
god.
remember what the actual translation is, but it's something like destined to be a pain in the arse or something
That's
like
got
that.
so many. By the way, you're in trouble, Alex and Co. Margaret is
What?
watching, and she sent me a message about too much joysticks.
Twisted and twisted. Twist
Margaret,
it.
Stuart said he was disappointed that his waitress wasn't there this evening.
Oh, burn! Now you're in big trouble, butch.
Margaret,
No.
we need you to temper his ridiculous statements.
It reminds me of my wife. Honey, you
Come
know...
back, Margaret. He also said that you should go out somewhere nice for breakfast in the morning.
And he's paying.
He definitely is.
That's
And
what,
lunch.
that's what my wife says. Honey, you know what makes me really hot? What's that? When you're in the kitchen wearing nothing with that mop and you're just moving it around and around.
Oh, I've got an innie.
Oh,
Around,
Oh.
around. Got the joystick and you're moving it around and around.
oh, but enough of the joysticks. But enough of the joysticks.
Enough of that. Oh, look at here.
Voodoo, how are we doing with our flight? Is it going well?
I don't have a clue.
How-
You're the flight leader.
Oh, you guys are freaking me out. Okay, we're... Oh, standby.
We're still close to the motorway.
I've lost the yellow smoke, so I'm just carrying on as I
I
am.
turned it off. There, it's back on.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, fudge.
Big sissy.
Oh, turn on yellow smoke. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, oh.
Do you have to talk like an American?
Oh, I try to use an accent, but everybody goes like, yeah, that's unacceptable.
It's when he speaks German that I get turned on the most.
Oh.
Oh no. No.
Was haben Sie?
Oh,
Schönen Abend.
oh,
Oh, dear.
Oh, speak German to me, baby. Come and see here. Come and see here. Here, Alex.
So Voodoo, how are we getting on with our route?
With our roots, they're long.
With the flight, you know, we're all flying here on this.
Yeah. Oh, that. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that.
Oh, yeah.
Margaret's sister has no message saying.
Why is Margaret letting her sister watch? Margaret's sister, what's her name?
Debbie,
Bill.
Debbie, I'm so sorry.
as in Dallas.
Oh no! If
You're-
you're suggesting
oh
Debbie
my
does
God,
Van
you're in
Rod,
trouble.
then that is
No,
inappropriate and probably
I'm
not accurate.
not just making the correct spelling of the name.
You are in so much trouble. Oh,
He is dead.
Debbie says you can't call people a sissy. That's racially aggravated breach of the peace.
no. If we, no, that's not true. Lollygagging is a racial slur.
What?
Sorry, what?
No!
Oh yeah, I have a friend.
Debbie, tell Margaret that Stuart said he didn't have a waitress for the evening.
Progress report. We are 21 minutes out of location.
We are well behind.
We have never been this late before, but fuck
Oh, go! Just lay that shit right on me, brother.
We are.
You're the leader.
Okay. Well, fuck me then. I quit.
No.
No,
it.
not
No!
tonight.
Alright, let's take it in turns. Okay, who's going first?
Not while there's dogs on the street.
Ah, you're hired.
No, I'll be honest, I'm not going last. I'm not
Well,
going
we
after
have
you
two
guys.
choices. We can go to. The only nearest place is Lima Echo Gaga Alpha, but I don't know that it's any closer.
Oh, we're in Italy now.
We can try to land on the ground someplace.
No. We need an airport. Come on, people. This shit properly. Come on. I don't care if people are lives to get to. We've got airports.
I can't understand it.
We've got Almeria. Okay, we're in Almeria. There's an airport here up ahead if we want to.
Ellie.
Nope.
Oh.
In the middle of the bay.
Anything.
The bay is ahead of us.
Anything.
Well, not immediately.
LEAM is 20 minutes out. Anything else is more than that.
Oh, I don't care. We'll just follow you. I've got nothing else planned for tonight. I'm a divorcee.
Right,
I don't care. I'm in a house on my own with dogs. What does it matter to me?
With dogs. Oh my god.
I'm also in your house alone with a dog and cats.
I got 2 dogs, a shitload of whiskey, and you lot. So come on, show me
Oh
where we're
well,
going.
what the
Oh,
fuck
bring it
can
on.
go wrong with that? Yeah. Probably left too long on break and tarried too long in the. I knew the second half was longer, but I didn't think it was this longer. I messed up. Oh God.
I don't think FlightNight overrunning is any bad thing.
Oh well, yeah, better than being. It's better than being spanked. Well, okay, it's not better than that, but
No, it's not.
No.
No.
It depends
No,
who's
no,
doing
no.
the spanking, I suppose.
It depends.
Alex is doing the spanking.
Oh, not
I'm
again.
I'm good at spanking. No, I'm good at that shit.
Stuart's doing. Stuart's doing the
Yeah.
spanking.
Alex,
Yes,
Alex,
sir.
a message from Debbie says check your messages. Uh-oh. You're in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck.
Oh fuck.
Oh, no. Oh, God. I've got a message from
Oh,
Debbie.
here's a concept. Let's go to 110 knots. We should make it.
110 knots on it.
Mark,
Thank you,
accelerating
Debbie.
110. Maintaining 1,000 feet. GPS. No, we're on a heading bug of 92.
What I particularly like, Stuart, is they're keeping an eye on you when they're even out of town.
Yeah, no. Don't judge me.
No, that's what it's for. It's for judging.
Keep an eye on you and my mum.
I hate being judged.
Oh, I like it.
I get judged on a daily basis.
Oh, yeah.
Oh look, now we're only 16 minutes out. Which makes us 8 minutes late.
Oh, who cares about that, eh?
Yeah, 8 minutes. What's 8 minutes between friends and colleagues, eh?
It's about all I've got, but yeah.
Yep. Life expectancy, 20 minutes. We're way over that, bros.
No, some of us aren't. Some of us died quite early on.
Oh, you had to bring that up, the death thing. Le Morte.
Pants, this isn't the Women's Auxiliary Balloon Corps.
How do they say that in French, you guys who are smarter than me? The
that?
French version of death, Le Morte?
I don't speak French.
Le Mort.
Le Mort?
Mike Oscar
M-O-R-T.
Romeo Tango, I believe it's the same in Spanish and French, I think.
It's like
Oh no,
that.
Spanish is muerta.
No, Spanish take a small siesta in between saying the two words.
No, Spanish is muerta, French is mort.
Le Mort.
Boy.
That's the same, like number 5 on the side of my SPAD. It's like, that's what it is, man.
Huh?
Le Mort. Le Mort? That's what they say in
Le
Deutsch.
morta. Is it,
What-
what is it in German?
What is death in German?
Andy, you speak German, don't you? Or did I make that up?
I did.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Ein bisschen?
It's been a long time.
It has been a long time, but I'm sure I remember you. There was a point, funny anecdote here, which Andy will love me for. There was we went to the International Flight Sim Conference in Birmingham in
Yes, we did.
2004.
About that, yeah.
One of the sponsors of the stand that we were on brought his assistant along,
Oh, yes, she did. He did even.
and she was a young German intern sort of lady, and Andy was very impressed by this young lady.
I
sure
don't think I
remember
was
you
the
trying
only
to speak
one.
German to her.
I may have done briefly.
I was staying in the hotel. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
He
Yeah,
was
so-
just he was just flirting.
I would have done, to be fair.
I would have done. She was very nice, very pleasant.
Yes, she
But
was very pleasant.
Unfortunately, the project we're involved in, which had a little bit more money than Flight Gear, the guy who ran the company that sponsored some of it brought his assistant along, and I'm pretty sure his assistant was
Not into flight sim.
not into flight sim. No, I'm not sure why she was brought along, but it was
Who
not
is?
for the activity.
Well, I
during
know,
the day,
I know
I'll say
exactly
that.
what she was brought along for.
Yeah, unfortunately.
She
yeah.
attracted most of the young males in the building.
But at the same time, what was the Okay, sorry, I'm getting off topic. What was the name of the Concorde pilot that we were? Was it Brighton Trubshaw we were opposite? Remember the Concorde pilot signing the DVDs opposite the stand?
Yeah, something like that.
I'm pretty sure it was Brian Trubshaw we were opposite one, and yeah, on final day, there was this poor ex-Concorde pilot they had signing these DVDs of Concorde flights in the stand opposite us. He was there for 3 days looking bored as I tried to think how much money they had to pay this ex-BA Concorde pilot to sit there for 3 days and sign these DVDs.
Whereas most of the time he was signing them, everybody was looking over at our stand because of the
Because
young
we
lady.
had the fit German bird on there, yeah.
Jawohl.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Ozzy, what is the German word for death?
Tot.
That's right.
Der Tod.
Tort.
Tot.
Tort.
Yeah, death's head, Totenkopf.
It's male.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yes.
Otherwise it would be die Tötung. That's not a German word.
Turton is what variation, sorry?
It's a fake female version of der Tod.
Okay.
Hey, watch me for the left turn to 73 degrees GPS FMS Mark.
By the way, there's a comment on the video stream from Debbie using Margaret's Facebook saying this is more entertaining than the Brit Awards.
Then the what was?
I mean, I don't wish to be rude, but we're more entertaining than most things on a Saturday night.
That's because they can't see us.
Comment didn't flash up on the screen here. I had to go to Facebook and see it.
If they could see us, it'd be even better because I am gorgeous.
Yeah, that's not the word I would normally use.
What word would you normally use? Hideous?
Absolutely stunning, obviously.
Absolutely
Oh,
stunning.
you charmer.
Oh, Alex got a special treat for you.
He usually does. He pays well.
Veiny meat treat, but never mind.
Oh my god.
Where's that line again? Did we have that?
We haven't met that.
We're over
No,
it.
we haven't met there yet.
We're over it.
I think the line you crossed me about an hour and 45 minutes ago.
We're about a sausage length away from it.
Oh!
Oh! Oh!
That's over the line. Over the line. Foul. Foul. 2 points. 2 points.
It's a good inch over the line, but that's all we got.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Everybody's line is drawn a little bit different.
Some is bendy, some is straight.
Oh.
Oh, well, yeah,
Some are-
sure. I mean, whatever they want.
Some are curved and kinky.
I seem to remember watching a program as a kid where this person commented on it being shaped like a hook.
A hook?
A hook?
A hook?
Hurt.
A hook or a hook?
It's the one thing you remember Eurotrash, yeah?
Oh, okay. Okay,
Oh.
hang on. When you said, I remember watching something as a kid.
Oh yeah, was
I
it?
did not think was Eurotrash.
I was only about
my.
14.
Eurotrash was a late night program for
Eurotrash.
Eurotrash was
Hello, my
amazing.
little papillons, how are you? Antoine de Combe, what a legend.
That's the one.
Oh my goodness.
Can you imagine that on
Welcome
TV
to
these days?
Eurotrash. And now is Lola Ferrari.
Yeah, I see Euro trash, huh?
You know, you can. They've recently re-released that. On,
Have they really?
Yeah, it's 60 quid and you can get all of them. I don't. If you wasn't it was Jean-Paul Gaultier featured on that in
Did he really?
Lederhosen
Oh.
every week, if I remember rightly, because he had enough money he didn't care.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they don't get this kind of quality TV in America.
Oh, hell no. I'm absolutely thrilled at the revive of Faulty Towers. I'm just like...
You can watch it on YouTube. Flash! Oh, you legend!
Flash!
Voodoo, I need you to go and look for Eurotrash when you've finished.
Oh
And
my
you
god,
must
he
watch
was.
I will. You watch me.
I'm looking at John Paul Gaultier, looking a bit like Richard O'Brien.
It's astounding.
His sort of advert, outfit even. He hosted something called the Crystal Maze. He's a bit weird.
What? No. Richard O'Brien was in.
He was also
Rocky
in
Horror.
Rocky Horror, yes.
Get a lead role.
I assume Voodoo is.
He was also in a lot of
fully
Alex's
conversant
dreams.
with- I mean, come on, Richard O'Brien. You wouldn't say no to Richard O'Brien.
Oh, no, of course not.
I've lived a sheltered life.
Was it? It was the. It was never the proper version of the Time Warp that was played in the 80s and 90s. But it was the version with. What was it? Damien? Stuart know about that.
Stuart?
It was Damien, the original Time Warp. Yeah, it was a sanitized version.
It was a little bit, yeah.
Hips was a changed word, wasn't it?
Was it?
No, it's still hips. Swing your hips and all this. But there was some of the more ruder innuendo that was done away with. Which is understandable if you ever watched the original uncut Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I've got a Spotify playlist that sometimes goes on in my car, and it's a mix of Kate Bush and Rocky Horror Picture Show. And if I'm in that mood, you just stay out my way.
Oh yeah, how's that
In
go
his
bad?
pink little Beetle with the windows down.
Hey, you know what? I do not care. The windows do go down, the system is up, and I do zero given.
Alex, do you also have Right Said Fred, I'm Too Sexy?
I'm too sexy for my shit. I do. I do. What was the other one that Right Said Fred did? Oh, Deeply Dippy. My sister used to love.
Yes, Deeply Dippy.
Good stuff,
Good
Maynard.
lord.
I worked with an American girl once. Her name was Yvette. She was a wrestler. She was she was a little bit on the odd side, but she bought a 4x4 vehicle, and it was only a small one. I forget what it was now, but she had all pink leopard skin seat covers and everything in it. And we were on a job together once, and we went to a local city, and she drove through the city centre with Barbie Girl playing on full blast with the windows down, and I looked like. I don't imagine what I look like, to be honest, sat in the passenger seat with my head in my hands.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gracious.
I mean, let's be honest, Aqua put out some good songs. Dr. Jones is a classic.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, but they got sued the shit for doing Barbie Girl.
Did they?
Mattel sued the life of them for it.
Did Mattel own the... Well, I suppose they would own the right to that kind of thing.
Yeah, they've sued them. Sued the crap out of them, took everything.
You sound quite experienced in that.
Well,
Stuart is a DJ with top chart ranking in the
I thought you were
EDM charts.
I thought you were going to say he's a Barbie Girl.
No, I'm not Barbie.
Oh my goodness.
No, he's not Barbie. No, but you look DJ Sideline on SoundCloud and what's the other ones? I can't remember.
What do you call it?
What are you charting at the moment, Stuart?
Currently number 3 in the world.
Number 3 in the world.
Oh,
for
nice.
EDM stuff.
If you watch the movie from tonight, you'll hear like a soundtrack that's all Stewart stuff, and I think it's freaking awesome.
You'll have to drop me a link later, Alex.
Yeah, we'll do.
It's well worth a listen.
Is this a runway in front of us?
It is. Look at you, clever boy. It's the one on the right, not the
Oh,
left.
can you turn the smoke off so I can actually see you fucking landing it?
Oh, no, turn the smoke back on. I can't see you.
Fuck off and die.
Ah!
I'm
Light stick. Oh, somebody put it on green smoke. Well
who's
done.
the green on? Well done. Well done to everyone. Shift S. Shift S right now.
Dab him.
Oh, fuck. I pushed. No, I turned the starter off. Voodoo.
You're gonna
No.
die. You're
I'm
gonna
out of fuel.
die.
Am I out of fuel?
I
Oh
don't care.
no!
I don't care. You
No,
fucked
I
it
know you
up.
don't.
You fucked it
Oh,
up.
don't
You
maybe
fixed
do a
it.
dead. What was it? I had to do a dead stick landing in the other. Was it your AT-17?
Oh, I think so. I think it was the F-111, maybe. Oh no.
No, you haven't released that yet, have you?
Oh, that's the F-111's way out. Oh,
Is it? Voodoo, tell me, how do I restart the fucking engine on this thing?
make sure you got fuel. Hit your. Well, if your magnetos are on, just hit S.
It's not
Or
working, mate.
You're gonna die.
Excuse me, is this 2 runways or a big
No,
taxiway?
no. One on the right. Follow the yellow smoke. Biatch.
Yeah, follow in front of you. There's green smoke in front of them.
Descending.
This is the quietest part of the night. People are trying to concentrate to land.
Oh, fucking hell, Voodoo, what's I've
There's
done?
no concentration on this.
I've got 50 knots. What's happened? I hit shift S. What happened?
Turn your magnetos on. Shift bracket right. 1, 2, 3. Give it some fuel. Make sure you have fuel.
I got fuel.
Hit S. Should start
S
right
is
up.
doing nothing. I'm gonna have to land somewhere and try and fix this.
Fuck, you're gonna die.
I'm not
you
gonna die.
On the road.
die ever?
No. Do you know who I am?
Beelzebub?
Yes, that's why we agree you're going to die.
I'm the only indestructible one together.
Ah, give it that.
I've seen some of your landings.
Yes, you have. Fair point.
La la la.
We don't need
la,
to
la, la,
mention
la,
that.
la,
These
la, la.
guys don't know that stuff.
Well,
I can't hear
you
it.
killed me twice yesterday.
5 feet
I
per
did,
minute.
yeah. Oh, shit on a tip.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it started now, hasn't it?
The horror.
well done.
Oh, of course, now when you want it to
Now
die.
it's now I've landed, it starts.
That's Formula 1 reliability, isn't it? What's up?
It sounds like it's trying to start, but it's not.
Did you accidentally lean it off?
Oh. No, that's it leaned. That's it. It's going, but it's.
What were you doing when it quit?
Maybe
I hit Shift S and it just died.
That should.
Smoking's bad for you.
Yeah, smoke's bad. Inbound, here I come.
Park it on the left.
Up with the feet in the rubbish.
Is that one of
Has it
those
got a battery,
British or
Voodoo?
Scottish things? What?
You got a battery?
Should
Have
be.
you got the little man to swing the prop?
What?
Smith, contact! Contact, Smith!
Contact. Shift token bracket, open or right bracket, 1, 2, 3. Give it a couple clicks of blah blah blah, or throttle. Hit S. It should start right up. I can't imagine. If it
Nah.
doesn't, I don't know what to do.
I've broken something. Okay, what's the okay, good.
ICAO is
Lima Echo Alpha Mike.
Look at you, clever boy.
Why, thank you.
I thank you. And Bill. Bill's been indispensable in this flight.
Are we meeting near the tower?
Sure. Yeah, let's go up near the tower.
I was going to park near the plane.
I planned this flight out, but I only actually flew the second part of this twice, so. Oh, that felt better.
Oh, look, a UPS plane that's not stuck in the mud.
Oh!
Oh!
Burn! Oh, you're hired.
Oh,
FGUK Flight Night needs talent for crazy shit. Dude's hired.
I am fluent in crazy shit.
Oh, boom! You're double hired. We're going to give you a sign-on bonus.
Sign on,
A
this isn't
sign-
America, Buddha. We don't do that kind of crap.
No, sign-on bonus. That's where they take you into the conference room. You draw names out of the hat, and then they bonus.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay, who's... Oh, no.
I'm sorry, but it has happened to me.
It
Hey,
has-
look, we're gonna have Christmas. We're gonna have Christmas bonuses. Wow, that's what you do. Put your name in a hat. If we pull it out, we pull you in the conference room and bonus.
I mean, that sounds like a win to me. I mean, the best bonus
Sounds
I
like
got was a 6-can of beer. That'd be better.
Sounds like an HR nightmare.
Oh my!
HR nightmare.
I wish.
Voodoo is a HR name.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, hate human resources.
That's why we don't have a HR department at FGUK.
No, we didn't.
About 2 seconds.
It'd be a
I'm-
complaints department.
I'm not a human resource. I'm a human being.
Yeah.
I'm not a prisoner. I'm a real man.
Number 9. What makes you say that? Oh, where the hell was I?
Oh, right.
Human resources
Fun.
stuff.
Oh, look, that plane's got a green fart going on.
Quit your green smoking fool. Quit your pink
the,
smoking fool.
Voodoo, how does the colour of the smoke work? Is it different models or what?
Each model has its own color for now. I kind of decided
lovely.
on that.
That's very nice.
It's super sexy.
You
Why
are a
does-
gentleman of class and sophistication.
So why doesn't mine work in the Camel?
Because you're all fucked up. I have no other. I can't figure it out any other way.
Or you have a... No, but you got it... You said you downloaded it today.
Yeah, I downloaded the zip file with them all in, installed it fresh.
And you're running Windows?
Well, so if you hit Shift S, it does nothing.
Hit Shift S. Nothing happens. Well, fuck me.
Oh, hang on, I got.
I got
see
purple smoke. I see
Yeah,
smoke.
but that
My
ain't me.
purple.
I'm the
Nice.
second plane from the right.
Second from the right. Oh, I see. Okay, I'm just coming up behind you.
Yeah, we're talking to Ole.
Move
The
up.
rest of you, stop emanating gas from your tube.
But the green gas from my tube is looking amazing.
Oh, I know. I know. You know, that's because of the amount of extra creatinine in your tubage.
Ugh.
I'm serious. Okay, who's
I
got the...
know. That's what worries me.
Right. Okay.
Looks like the dye what you put out when there's sharks around.
Well, there is sharks around. We are all at serious risk.
Right. Serious question now. Who is going to do next week's flight?
I can't. I've got lab tests and some hospital visits and doctor visits with my wife, so I just can't. I'd
Can't
love
do
to.
next week.
Right.
Yeah,
So-
probably next week.
That leaves it to me then, doesn't it?
Oh, helicopters. Well, I'm not around, so it doesn't matter. I can do the week after.
Well, you can have the week after then.
I'll probably make it for the flight, but I don't have any time to plan anything. Not like this bodacious, awesome, which I thank all you people for showing up to. Mwah, 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 mwah.
It was a very nice flight, Voodoo. Thank you.
Thanks, Ozzy.
Thank you, Voodoo.
Yes, it was a nice bit of scenery.
Andy, did you enjoy your first flight gear experience?
I feel like my ears have been sexually assaulted, but yes.
Yeah, that is what we want to go for. That is the goal. That's our mission statement.
99
If I get asked where the bad man touched me, it was definitely the ears.
Well, we get in less trouble for that, so that's fine.
Where did the
There is some balloons in flight gear. Let's have a balloon flight.
No!
Oh no, we're not doing balloons.
China.
We're going to say we're going to get shot down.
We can discuss that in a minute. I'm switching off the live broadcast now. So whoever's watching, thanks for watching. If you didn't watch us, well, fuck you.
Night, Internet.
I'm killing
Thank you,
it.
Debbie, for the message. I appreciate it.
I'm killing it. Good night, Mom.
Night, Mum.
Hi, Mum.
Night, everyone. See you around.
Stream is gone. Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
I won't be
Now
around
you
next
can
week either.
see whatever